Welcome back, everyone. This is Jeff. Hey, got another fine product here that LASFIT sent us. Got some LED turn signals for my 2023 Chevy Colorado. As you can see here, 12 volt, they're CAN bus ready, which means you won't hyper flash. A lot of these LED bulbs today, when you change them out, your blinker will blink excessively fast. With it being CAN bus ready, that will eliminate that. New LED technology, hopefully they'll last a lot longer than your regular bulbs, and then it's much brighter. So we're going to go ahead and install these on the Colorado. Looks like the part number here is a T3-7443 Alpha. Yeah, another thing for these LEDs is the regular bulbs over time may discolor the lenses. They get hot. They could bubble the lenses eventually in some cases. But anyway, these won't do that. These don't get as hot. So that's one of the advantages of these also. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. And like I said, these are from LASFIT. There'll be information how to order in the description below with a discount. Please use the discount code in the description and then order yours. Check them out. They have a lot of products for a variety of different vehicles. But like I said, LASFIT is the supplier of these. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the Colorado there. And just a little view here of my other vehicles here. You can see the Lamborghini there. And then we have a Ferrari F355 getting service done at right now. We're waiting for stuff on that. But let's go back to the bulb, and then we'll get started on the Colorado. This is off a 2023 Chevy ZR2. So anyway, we'll check it out. All right, so we've got the hood open now, as you can see. This is the bulb we'll be changing here. And you can see here, let me turn the light on. The access is real easy on these. We did the bulb change on a 2025 Dodge Ram pickup the other day, and the bulb was a little bit more difficult, but not as easy as this. So it looks like to get this connector released here, there's like a little tab here. You're going to have to pull that back, and then you should be able to depress the little thing here on the connector, the little tab, and then should pull it back. But I'm going to have to put the camera down and use my other hand to do that, and then I'll show you what's going on. All right, let me see here if I can do this and show you, because I get a lot of people that say, hey, he doesn't show us everything. I'll try to, but you might want to push it from this end. I get a little bit of it pushed out there, and then I'll try to push it in this here. So you can see that little red safety. Don't get too aggressive with it. You'll break it. But that looks like it's all the way back. And then there should be a tab or something here. Let's see if we can pull on it. Like I said, I'm probably going to take two hands to do this. All right, so what you do is once you get the tab pulled back, push on this little tab right here, and then take your other hand and pull it back, and you can see that it's released. There you are. There's your connector. And then at this point, just rotate this counterclockwise. And then there's your bulb. So I'm using a glove to grab this bulb. A lot of times, even though this is the old bulb, your oil from your hand will burn these out prematurely. So anytime you're touching a bulb here, especially incandescent, try to use gloves to keep the oil off of it. I mean, you wouldn't think that that would hurt it, but it creates hot spots on the bulbs, and then will burn it out prematurely. So what we're going to do is pop that out of there. Just kind of give it a little pull. There you are. And then I would think this should be universal in direction, but we're going to go ahead and pop this out of the container here, and then pop these out. And like I said, I'm going to grab this with my other hand just in case. I mean, it should not bother it, but I don't want to create hot spots on this either. I mean, these don't get that hot. But anyway, as you can see here, this is the bulb. And it should go in either way, I believe. I don't think it's going to make a difference. So you just pop this in there. You should feel it click in. There it is. All right. And then we'll go over here and stick it in the hole here. It should like seat. You can feel it seat down. And then it should lock in. Quarter of a turn. There it is. And then we should put this connector back on there. It kind of snapped in its place. Push the red tab. And there you go. We'll go ahead now and I'll show you the difference between the two. We'll see here, like I said, on the driver's side, you can see here. Let me turn that light off. We've got the new LED installed here. On the passenger side, we got the incandescent here. So let me go ahead and pause this, and then I'll turn the lights on, and we'll see what it looks like, the difference. All right, so we've turned the hazards on. As you can see here on the driver's side is the LED. Passenger side is the incandescent. So you can see it is much brighter. Flashing speed is normal, as you can see. Now, I did have a problem when I did hook this up initially. The bulb did not turn on, so I flipped it 180 degrees in the socket. I took the bulb out of the socket and flipped it around, put it back in the socket, and it works now. So I don't know. I mean, there may be a difference in that. I wouldn't think so. But if you have that problem, take the bulb out of the socket and flip it 50% the other way, or halfway, however you want to say it, the other direction, and re-enter it in the socket, and it should work. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the passenger side here. I'm going to shut this off, and then we'll see what it looks like afterwards. Like I said, the flashing is normal. It's not hyper flashing. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I've got just the turn signal on now. As you can see, it's in sync with the rear flasher. So like I said, it's not hyper flashing. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, change the passenger side at this point. All right, same thing on this side. We're on the passenger side now. We have that safety tab. We're going to go ahead and kind of get it started over here. Push it from here. Then get on this other end here and force it over. Like I said, don't get too crazy with this thing. You'll break it. But it doesn't go back very far. But that's about it. And then you'll see a tab right behind here. And then you'll have to push it and pull at the same time. Like I said, I'm going to have to use both hands. I did last time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, like I said, push this tab on the back and then slide this back. And there you are. And then, like I said, you're going to move this, rotate this down on the passenger side. And then just pull straight out. And there you are. All right. So I'm going to take this, pop this out. It's a little warm. Put that right there. Here's my socket. Here's my LED. And that ain't good. I just dropped it down. You don't want to do that. All right, so we've got this new LED here. We'll stick it in there. Like I said, if it doesn't work the first time, you may have to rotate it and then put it back in there again. So we're going to go ahead and install this. Put this light over here for you guys. rotate it. There you are, quarter turn. And then we're going to go ahead and install the connector. There it is. You can feel it snap in. And then push the tab over. And then we'll go ahead and check it out. So there we are. We have both installed now, as you can see. And it does, like I said, if it doesn't work the first time, you need to pull the bulb out. I had the same thing happen with the passenger side there. It had a 50-50 shot on how that goes in, and I installed it the wrong way the first time, I guess. Flipped it around, works fine. So anyway, they're both installed now, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the flashers off and then do the turn signals. And there you go. There you go. Passenger side flashing at a normal speed. Like I said, it's not hyper flashing, so that's good. Easy installation. Like I said, few minutes to install these. Easy access. So, like I said, this is on a 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2. So, it shouldn't take you more than 15-20 minutes to do this. But let me go ahead and turn this off, and we'll go forward. So like I said before, visit LASFIT.com, their website. There'll be a description down below, and ordering information. There'll be a link in the description. So go ahead and click on it. Check out what they have. They have more than bulbs. They've got mats and a few other things that they offer. But anyway, that's LASFIT. And hopefully you enjoyed this. And please subscribe and watch what we have coming up. We have a few other things that may be coming up. But anyway, check out LASFIT.